EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for March 20th, 2024. It is Wednesday, middle of the work week, and the Wednesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Sylvestra Incorporated in Gwinnett Valley, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Sylvestra is your preferred contractor for paving, concrete, and site solutions. They have been happily serving Bucks and Montgomery counties for the past 4 generations, from residential driveways, patios, and walkways to commercial parking lots and roadways. If you have been considering upgrading your outdoor space, Sylvestra is second to none in decorative concrete design and solutions. Visit their website at sylvestra.com. That's SILVESTERA.com. Or you can call them for a free consultation at the phone number above me in the video, 215-659-8757. Mention you saw this on the EPA WA video forecast to receive 10% off any residential service for the 2024 season. They are Sylvestra Incorporated, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So today, and actually going back a couple days when I started talking about this, for the weekend video forecast, and then starting again on Monday, I said the theme for this upcoming week was going to be colder temperatures and breezy conditions, okay? And we're going to have both of those over the next couple of days, okay? So today is going to be the reinforcing cold front. There's going to be disturbance running through the region today. It's going to touch off a few afternoon and early evening rain or snow showers, depending where you are. And I'll show you that here in a second. But then accompanying that system and then following it, there will be some cold air advection-related wind gusts with temperatures falling. So today's not going to be too bad in the temperatures you see above me, 46 to 58. Quite a spread there because the northwestern areas are the 46. They're going to get that front a little bit sooner. Southeastern areas will get a little bit of a southwesterly flow ahead of that frontal boundary and get the temperatures up a little bit. That's going to be temporary. Don't get used to it, because then we look at high temperatures here on Thursday. We're in the 40 to 46 degree range, and it's going to be windy, making it feel a lot colder than that, of course, but it will be mostly sunny here on Thursday. So let's get the particulars here on the NAM as I actually move this forward here just so you can see what it's doing. Again, nearest the Pennsylvania-New York border is the opportunity for a few snow showers this afternoon. The rest of you, maybe just an isolated shower moving through here during the afternoon. This is going to quickly wrap up early evening, and then overnight we become mostly clear in the wake of that system, and then temperatures are going to drop off considerably. We're going to get back in the 20s easily as this this system moves through, okay? And its associated cold front. So here is this morning, and just a few maybe snow showers or light flurries across northern areas, and then we get into the actual system and the front itself. Again, it's just a weak disturbance. It's not going to produce much, but it could come down, get a quick coating to an inch up here across the northernmost counties of Pennsylvania. We're talking about places like Tioga, Bradford, Susquehanna, Wayne, maybe northern Luzerne, Wyoming, Sullivan, those areas. Those we're looking at, and maybe northern Lycoming as well. Some snow showers there. But the rest of us, just an isolated shower, it looks like, as we get through the course of the afternoon. This quickly moves away, and then again, skies are going to become mostly clear overnight. So that's all you have for precipitation. But the wind, not so bad this morning. Generally, just a little breezy, not really too bad. But once you get in the afternoon, it's going to pick up. And once we get to about 3, 4 o'clock, it's really going to be peaking. Now, I will say, today, the highest winds are going to be right here, okay, everywhere southwest of there. And those winds there could be in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range, maybe some peak gusts in the upper 30s, and that would be just southwest of that line. Northeast of that line, you're about 25 to 30, okay? I'm going to keep this here. Well, I'm going to actually get rid of that because I have an X on it. I'm going to draw that line again. Okay, here's that kind of cutoff. Everywhere southwest of that line, south and west of that line, is looking like the highest wind gust today. If I move this forward now to the next day, which is Thursday, watch what happens. Here's overnight, still a little breezy overnight in the wake of this. By the way, these winds are going to be worst in the afternoon into till about sunset, okay? That's when it picks up, and that's where it maintains. And then once we get overnight, just a little breezy, 10 to 15, gusting to 25, right? Then we get to Thursday during the day, and look where that line is. Now it's the exact opposite. Down here, these areas southwest of that line are 10 to 15, gust 25 to 30, right? And then north and east of that line, if I'm going to spit it out right, is going to have the highest wind gust potential, which you get in the low 30s. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have a couple 40s pop up here, maybe as a peak gust in terms of the higher elevations of the Poconos. That is a possibility here on Thursday. This is mostly a morning into early afternoon deal, and then it starts to diminish during the afternoon on Thursday. But it will be mostly sunny on Thursday. It's just the wind we're going to have to contend with, and it's just these 2 days. Okay, after that, once we get to Friday, much calmer. Wind shift to the southwest is a little bit different story. Temperatures will also come up here on Friday, but we do have another system approaching on Friday. And here's that system right here, okay? And now this is the main system is down across the south here, right? The northern part of this is a northern stream feature that is going to be moving in alignment with this, as the two are going to eventually join together. But this is trending in the direction of rain for just about everywhere. Could see a brief mix across elevations or far northern areas by the New York-Pennsylvania border. Snow or a mix very briefly before it goes to rain, but this is the majority of the region. We're looking at a rain event. You have to go up here into northern New York State, up through parts of New England to get into snow or mostly snow. Now, the question is, how much rain are we going to get and who's getting the worst of it? It looks like the highest rain totals are going to be in our southeastern areas and coastal areas. So this is going to include southeast PA, much of New Jersey except far northwest, and of course, Maryland and Delaware. Okay, those are going to be your breadwinners as far as the most precipitation out of this. We'll continue to follow this over the next day or two just to make sure that it stays there. If it's, ends, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually ends off a little bit further off the coast than it's currently shown, and this just turned into a showery event, and even less for the interior. But this does look like it's going to take up most of your Saturday. Okay, most of it, except for your far interior areas. You might get into some partial clearing very late in the day here on Saturday if this exits quick enough. But this is coming in on Friday night, okay? Friday night, and it's going to continue through most of Saturday, okay? So you have periods of rain or showers in our northwestern areas that are going to shut off in the afternoon, but our highest potential right now for the best rain is going to be in these areas right in here. Those are your highest potential to see an inch or more of rain out of this. So we'll continue to follow that here over the next couple days. And again, this has room. The pattern is suggesting this might have room to move a little bit further southeast than it is currently. That is possible. So I don't want to just go all in and say, okay, we're going to get crushed in South Jersey and Delaware and southeast PA with heavy rain. That might not be the case, okay? Something we're just going to follow here the next couple of days. After this exits, we will have a partly cloudy day here on Sunday, and it looks like it's going to remain that way on Monday. There was some hints that this may start retrograding toward the coast here on Monday, give us some more showers, but it's no longer doing that, so it looks like it's just going to be partly cloudy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is the end of our 7-day forecast period, but temperatures are going to be near to slightly below average that time, so kind of like either side of 50 degrees during that period, and not terrible, but it is still technically slightly below average for this time of year at that time. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for March 20th. First full day of spring today, by the way. March 20th, 2024. Have a great Wednesday.